Okay, so this is day 3 of beekeeping. We had a rainstorm last night. See all the water there? And we got dead bees and some water buildup on the entryway. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna find when I get in there. Today is supposed to be the queen cage check to make sure the queen is out or what she's doing. So let's get into this hive. Take this top off without getting any water in there. Okay, so the feeder still in there. Set that there. It's got a lot of stuff in there. Dang, they start getting all crazy as soon as that smoke hits them. They are not liking that smoke.
Dang. That's crazy. Ooh, okay.
Now take off the inner cover. Ooh. I think it's kind of stuck on there. Guess that could be a good thing. There we go.
Oh my god.
Man, they do not like that. There's a big cluster right there. I wonder if they're around the queen. I don't know. I can't go there. So I hope the queen is not on this board. I don't know. Whew. I'm inhaling more of the smoke than the bees. Alright, so here's the queen cage. I'm going to try to get this out. Maybe. Somehow. Without getting stung. Let's see. If it was there. Man, that hive just starts going insane when you put the smoke in there. That's not the way I remember it. Okay, yeah, the queen. Is definitely okay. So they got the, I don't know if you can see that, but they got the marshmallow plug that I put in there out. So there's nothing in the queen cage. So she's in the hive somewhere. And there was that cluster on the top board, which I'm thinking that she's gonna be on this thing. Thinking that she might be up here. I don't know. I don't see any dots. I mean, you see that they're kind of bunched around right there. So I don't know if the queen is there or if she's down in the in the hive. Can't see any dots right there. I don't know if I should take these out and look for the queen, or if I should just leave them. But they've already got some comb built up on this. They've already got comb built up in here, and it's not, it's like fat, right? You're supposed to, it's not fitting in here properly. Really nervous about taking this frame out. So yeah, there's a lot of comb right there. Man, I am completely nervous about that.
Done?
No, they weren't stinging me, but they just make me nervous. So I'm going to do as suggested, push all these together away from the edges. Trying to take up that space. So at this point, I didn't see the queen, but I wasn't looking very hard for the queen. I just wanted to make sure that she was out of the queen cage. And they are building comb in here, but it's abnormally sized. It's thicker because of that space, because the queen cage. So I don't really know what I should do about that. I don't want to disturb them too much. It's only day 3. So I'm just going to try to push this together as close as I can, so it doesn't get too oddly shaped. And then we're just going to batten it up, put everything back on. Best we can. Okay, they're just all over this inner cover. Can't put them on without smashing bees. I don't want to do. They're just all over this cover right here. You guys got to come off. Come off the edges, come off the cover, go into your hive. I don't want to smash you. I might have smashed some bees there. Okay. Let's get these feeding things back on. So hold up the feeder. And then I wanted to test this new one. This is the feeder that I got from my friend. It's got 1-to-1 sugar water in here, and it's just got a bunch of holes drilled in, but I feel like it's just going to run out of here. And the vacuum's not going to work very well, but we're going to test it right now. Actually, it looks like it's working just fine. So I'm going to install this one. Oh. much. That constant drip right there is just going to make a mess in the hive. I'm thinking. Alright, I'm going to try it. Alright, so I guess I just wasn't brave enough to pull out all the frames and look for the queen, but it seems like it's a normal hive, and that awkward honeycomb that they built, that it's extra wide in there, kind of just pushed it together. Yeah, I'm feeling a little unsure at this moment. Maybe I should have did a more thorough inspection. But remember, it's only day 3. I was told to not mess with the hive very much during the first week. So that's my intention, not to mess with the hive very much. This first week. I'm going to take this back inside, keep it. I'm going to see how this one does. Oh yeah, the water buildup on the front. Forgot to deal with that. I think I need to raise the back of this hive up a little bit. Well, let me get the lid back on, and then I'm gonna raise the rear of the hive up. Okay, we'll leave the straps off for now. I'm gonna find a little wedge to raise up the back of the hive a little bit. Yeah, and go from there. All right, so. All right, so day 3. I guess what I wanted to achieve today was just to make sure that I still had bees, that they didn't fly the coop, and that the queen was out of her queen cage, which she is. And I am making a big assumption that she's still in there with the bees. We have progress. We've got some honeycomb being built, although it's irregular in shape because of the gap that I had in there, because I fit the queen cage in there. We have progress and we have bees. So I probably should have taken a more thorough look for the queen. But I didn't want to disturb the hive too much, and I had a little bit of nerves pulling out all those frames with all those bees on it. I am wearing these pretty flimsy gloves, and yeah, I'm a wussy when it comes to getting stung by bees. Also, I've got water buildup on the landing board on the front, and I got some dead bees there. So I'm going to put some washers in the back of the hive to raise it up, and hopefully if there's water it comes out. So I'll go back in there in a few more days, maybe 3-4 more days, to do a more thorough check on the queen. At least that's my intention. So day 3, pretty good. I found what I was looking for, so yeah, let's get these washers in there and batten down the hatches. Still not really filling. look, shall we? So if you can see this water right there. Well, it's not supposed to be raining for another week or so. So we're gonna go with that. All right, thanks for watching. So it's the end of day 3 here, and I've been watching these bees for quite a while now. And I've seen some bringing in some pollen. Probably about every 10th bee that flies in there has pollen on its legs. So I have a couple questions. Hopefully somebody can respond and answer me in the comments below. So what am I going to do about that extra wide comb on that first frame? They were able to build it out extra wide because it's where I had the queen cage shoved in there. And it's pretty much the first comb that they're building. So do I just leave it, or do I wait till they fill up other areas and then just break it off or shave it off? Or what? What is the general consensus on that? Also, the other thing I wanted to know about is the use of the smoker. So I don't know if I just haven't noticed, but when I put the smoke on the hive, I mean, it's pretty quiet, and then you put the smoke in there and then it just begins buzzing really loud. And they seem to start running around and getting a little frantic. Is that the typical behavior of the bees? I thought it was supposed to mellow them out, calm them down, and push them back into the hive. But that's kind of not what was happening, if you noticed on the video today. So yeah, I kind of just also want to get a general consensus on that as well. So yeah, definitely appreciate some comments below, and yeah, so thanks in advance for any help. End of day 3.